지금 다운로드 받으세요.
Praxis force fields. All right, set 20 coming up, guys. Long epic
here.
cast.
Been here for a while, but it's been enjoyable. aLive, it seems like he's feeling it, you know? He's slouching a bit. He had his head in his hands a little bit, you know? The pressure's mounting. He needs a win right now to secure his spot. And he is going to be going up against Deer, so not a very easy opponent at that.
No, certainly it is not. On Frozen Temple as well here. That is actually aLive's map choice.
Look at all of Deer's games. Set 20, and then 24, 26, 27, 29.
Oh, yeah, that is exactly like you were saying. That's actually very tough. Who had that in the last group? Was that SOS?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm not 100%. I think it might have been SOS too.
I just feel like we watched a lot of SOS games at the end.
Yeah,
That's
all
what
the
it felt like.
Prodosses get pushed towards the end. I don't know why that is.
Well, it must be because P comes after Zenith. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
Oh wait, Deer comes after I and Impact. Oh no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't either.
There you go, guys. We figured it out. Let's jump into Frozen Temple. aLive versus Deer. Here we are on Frozen Temple. Up in the top left in the red, it is aLive, the Terran player from the Afrika Freaks. And he's playing off against Deer, who's playing his first game here in the second half. Blue Protoss.
You know, Afrika Freaks as a team name, at first, I wasn't sure if I liked it. It's grown on me a bit, though.
No, yeah, I like it.
Because some of these teams, like, you can't call them the. It's not like it's CJ Entis, right? But
the
there's nothing.
Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah, right? It's not the Galaxies. It's not the Galaxies, right? It's Samsung
It's
Galaxy.
not the Con. Yeah, it's
or Samsung Con. And it's like, how many teams actually have that? Like, only Afrika, right?
He was amazed by this early game.
Why do they keep looking at Bjorn?
He's so handsome, man. The red-rimmed glasses.
Have you ever seen Death Note?
Yeah, watch the whole thing.
Doesn't Bjorn remind you of the guy that sits in the chair with his legs up? Sometimes I've seen Bjorn sitting like that even.
Yeah, he's just like that.
Yes.
He's that kind of nerd.
They made Death Note after Bjorn. Bjorn wrote all these nerds' names in the Death Note, okay? That's what's happening
That explains why he was so good and why he is so good nowadays. Man, Bjorn. It's OP. I hope he succeeds. I think he's going to get out of this group for sure. And after this performance, how is he doing over at GSL? Did he make it in there? I'm not.
He hasn't played
sure.
yet.
Okay, so we're still waiting on that.
Yep. I actually can't for the life of me remember who he's playing against. He definitely made it into Code A. Hasn't played yet. I've cast all the matches. I don't remember casting Bjorn. Yeah, so he must play either Friday or next Wednesday. I think those are our last 2 Code A days. So.
Well, I think he's going to be in a pretty good spot as long as he doesn't play someone like Zest or just, some ridiculously good player.
Yeah, he's not against. Well, Zest gets a seed, so definitely not against him.
Well, as long as he's not up against, the high tier, because I feel like he's just below that high tier at this point,
He's like a Tier 2 player. He's like a trap or something is what he's like, I think.
Yeah.
Or it's like, okay, you can beat everyone. We're not counting on you to win a Star League right now, but you can finish really deep.
Yeah, and I'd even put him slightly ahead of Trap, but they're definitely on the same tier.
Yeah.
They're on the same tier, but he's got a little small edge.
I'm on your level after tonight.
Well,
people like him have to renew their well, we'll talk about that in a minute. We have a little bit of a rush coming up here.
This is not going to work. There's just too many Marines he has to recall. He brought 2 probes, too. He was heavily committing to this.
Yeah, this was really sneaky by aLive, but this was super, super smart. Let me talk about this because we were talking about other stuff.
Yeah.
Deer has been showing an over-reliance on pylon rushing Wallens. He's been doing it all day long. And what aLive did here was he hid what he had. He went for a reactor expansion and added 2 barracks. And that slaughtered this push. So now now that he had to use recall, he doesn't have as many overcharges as he would have. Look at this. He does not even have a pylon here. This little push that's coming up with concussive shells done can do a lot of damage. As long as he doesn't attack a pylon. Look at that. That's a hard little army to deal with right now. He's going to have to bring back his Oracle, I think.
Yeah, the Oracle is going to help out a ton. I actually thought he was going to keep it at home, but I guess he didn't expect this. That concussive shell is really working out, and now he focuses down the pylon, and the Oracle is not coming home. Oh, man, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hold this. Either way, he's going to take a lot of damage. Oh, the Mothership Core, too. Not even a single overcharge.
Yeah, man, and he flies. That's it. That's game. Flies into the Marines. Everything going wrong right now for Deer.
I can't even believe it. I mean, this Oracle is going to help out as long as he controls
No, he's
it.
just going to take a ton of damage on it while his probes are trying to surround. I got to turn around and look at Deer. Where's Deer? Oh, he's somewhere I can't see. I just want to see the look on his face because every single thing went wrong this game. aLive has actually just kind of out-meted him, outsmarted him, out-mind-gamed him.
Wow, I have to say, he really dropped the ball, too. Like, all of his micro was off. Everything was just off, you know?
Yeah.
After, you know, even in the beginning with the 2 probes, like, you don't necessarily need 2 probes to go for that pylon rush. I'm like, oh, he really wants to get these pylons down, I suppose, and it helps out with tanking, yes, but, you know, even from there, and then he has to recall it all.
Are you kidding me? Like, Deer is completely falling apart. That's
CJ, that's it. He just gets out of it. He knows. And that's kind of funny, too, because he had a 3rd Nexus. That's like a really frustrating loss for Deer. Yeah. That is every single, anything that could have gone wrong went wrong. You know, what's that saying or whatever, you know?
Whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah.
So that's
like taking it to the most literal sense there. Against the
wow.
live. And,
like, that was... Deer, as soon as you show that you just want to do one thing over and over, like he chose Arena to do a rush at the wall-in. I feel like I'm watching CJ Hero from last season where it's like, okay, yeah, you made top 8, but he's going to try to go for the same build every game, and Kira's going to wreck him. Bam, it's done. I feel like we're seeing the Terrans adapt to Deer at this point.
Yeah.
He needs to, like, keep his Mothership Core at home or not, you know, like, aLive just outsmarted him. That's it.
I feel like also players that are really thinking, like, deeply, they're seeing this trend in this specific format, too, because you look at someone like Gumiho, right? He went for the same exact build every single game against Protoss, and I think there were 3 Protosses in the group, or at least 2. And you just think about it, players, when you have to play this many games against this many opponents, you're going to bring one style, right? You have to play 10 games. It's going to be hard to mix it up, really, for all the different maps. You have to play maps that you don't even pick. You know, how are you going to prepare builds for that? You got to have kind of a standard, right? And aLive's like, oh, no, he's going for pylon rushes. I know exactly what to do.